Hey guys, welcome to the video. This one is going to be a quick video on some Guild War fights. It's probably only going to be 2 fights because we do the +6/6 roll. I'm going to hit 2 +3s and a +0. The +0s are low farming defenses with 1 monster on each, which I don't think you'll learn anything from. So we're going to hit 2. We are going to hit 1 fight. We're going to hit this one firstly, which will help us get to know some of the comps that I use. So this first one, Theomars, Jasoon, Leica. Theomars is your standard nuker, as you guys all know. Violent, quick, strong. Jasoon, likely on violent, 100% resistance. Very fast, very tanky. Leica has a passive which naturally makes him tanky, but also capable of doing great damage. You can't one-shot him, and it's balanced elementally. My offense here, Josike, as you guys have seen in the previous video, he's a hybrid build. He's HP, crit damage, attack. He's got all-round stats on him. He's violent. Jasoon is violent also. She's got a shield on her, 100% resistance. She's tanky, and Delphoid brings immunity. Some skill reset. She can stop Jasoon healing. She can stop Theo's endure popping. The idea of this composition here is to draw attacks. I know I can absorb Leica's attacks and force him to attack all 3 members of my party. Jasoon's not going to do anything, and Theo, unless he gets 5 procs in a row, isn't going to kill anything. And the composition brings in a natural counter to Theomars with Josike. The second comp is a variation of a common one. You'll see a Lucian comp. Bastet is obviously premium, but Chloe in there just to help protect Lucian until that time comes. There's a number of ways you can deal with this. The way I am going to deal with it today, what shall I do? I could use this comp. We could try and outspeed it. We can try and outspeed it. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick with this. This will help you get to know one of the comps I use. So, Galleon is runed specifically for this composition, not for my dungeon teams. He's synced with this. So, Galleon, Bernard goes first, speed buffs the team. Galleon goes, defense break, attack buff, and my homunculus Marth is on a speed nuke build. All 3 of his skills scale with speed as well as attack. So they're very closely synced. Hopefully we can outspeed this and avoid Chloe getting her shield up, and even if we get 1 hit off, we kill Lucian, and that's the comp done. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so Jasoon buffs, Theo goes, nothing's going on. We can bring up immunity just for some safety purposes. Let's go ahead and... Oh, he resisted. Okay, that's fine. We're not really in any danger. We've still got some shields up, we've got immunity up, and we're all at full health. So we can go ahead and use Jasoon's attack buff. One of the things that you often see, you'll watch the AI do it, is where they'll use the heal for the attack buff. And it's a problem because they do it in a situation where you need the heal, and then the next turn comes, you don't have enough heals up. But if you use your heal wisely, understand the situation, sometimes it can be used as a buff, sometimes it's there for heal purposes. So here, we're not in any danger, so we can do that. Let's go ahead and hit Theo. Pretty decent damage, got the defense break. Soon we'll heal him up, that's okay, unless he procs the defense. Okay, the defense break is still on him. That's a good hit, and stuns, we pop that. Endure. Can we get a slow? We got a slow on Jasoon. We can go ahead and start trying to whittle her down now. There's a heal, it doesn't matter, we'll take Theo out. Now we can go ahead and work on Jasoon here. I could have healed there, I should have healed there. That's okay, let's go ahead, put this back up. So as you can see, the composition is tanky enough to survive. So here, you've got 2 4-stars, you've got immunity, you've got heal. In place of Jingzhe, you could bring, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have a Ratesh, a Feng Yan, even a Ladriel, those are those kind of wind nat 5s which you could bring into this comp. I would also put Morris into this comp because it works with the formula. All wind, all tanky, can deal out some damage. I'm lucky to have Jingzhe, but other things can be slotted in here. Again, this isn't to try and say that people should copy my comps, and obviously not everyone has the same monster box, and it's about working with what you have. But it's this fight in particular is to help you get familiar with this kind of stuff I have and the kind of stuff I use. So here we're really looking for a couple violent procs or anything, or here looking to reset. We missed the reset, but that's okay, we'll get it off. And now we could probably let this auto. I feel like it's going to fail if I let it auto. Like it on Vamp here, this could be tricky. We'll try and... I should have healed there, that was a mistake. Oh no, that is troublesome. Yeah, that was much too close. I should have healed the turn before, but we're okay. We're okay for now. We should just finish him off here. There we go. That's sorted, and that's round 1. Okay, round 2. Are we fast enough? Yeah, we are. See. So again, look how close the attack bars of my team are. We're not expecting everyone to go off, but they're all plus 200 speed. So Bernard goes heal buff. Oh, boost, sorry. Galleon goes next. That's okay. And then Marth does very good damage because he's built speed on him. And because all 3 of his attacks scale with speed anyway, his second skill hits a complete ton. But I can get away with using his third AoE. The second skill is single target, and I use it more if I'm not sure that my third skill can kill anything. So I need to get rid of 1 monster. Here we can go ahead and use a third. I know that I'm going to be able to get rid of Lucian. Chloe just about survived there, as you can see. But it doesn't matter because we've already gotten rid of the threat, so this fight is over. Go ahead, roll this down. Yeah, let's try and get rid of her there. There we go. Get rid of Chloe, and we're all done. That was there you go. Speed buff, attack buff, defense break, and it's a 38k hit on his first attack. Second fight we're going to do here, Nightshade. Okay, this one we're going to have some more fun with it. So, on this one, look at what we're going into. Okay, so Tyron speed lead, CC, he's likely on despair, fast. You'll have him try to freeze on his third skill. He's also got the glancing, the AoE, perhaps stun on the second skill. Tower fast, and Woosa brings that shield and immunity. So, the other thing is that it's a mono element, and I will continue to stress, please, please, please try and avoid mono element defenses. So here we're going to bring in all wind monsters. We're not going to use a composition I have saved, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to bring in Fuko, Mav, and who shall we bring in? Fuko, Mav, and another wind monster. We could bring Louise, but I want to bring something that's not a 5-star. We could bring Delphoy. Shall we bring? Yeah, let's bring Delphoy here. So we've got all wind monsters. By bringing Delphoy, by bringing immunity, Tyron's CC is rendered useless. Mav, Honestly, he doesn't really bring much to this comp. Yes, he can provoke, but likely Wusa will go before him and block him provoking anything. Same thing with Fuko CC, but the point is their comp has little to no sustain. Wusa's got a small heal, but it's not enough to keep the comp going. And they're going into elemental disadvantage, and I've got some sustain with the Delphoy, some natural tankiness in Fuko's passive, and Mav can also do that cleanse, heal himself back up, AoE cleanse and heal himself back up. For this second comp, what should I bring here? Going into a Galleon Rika Akamamir comp, the idea behind it is Galleon defense breaks, attack buffs. Rika goes, she puts dots on, she can stun, and then Akamamir boosts his attack power based on how many debuffs the opponent has on them on his third skill. So you've got debuffs from Galleon, debuffs from Rika. So if you go into this comp and you take Delphoy in, or you take Draco in, or you take Fedora in, you've already taken away Galleon's defense break, you've taken away Rika's dots, and Akamamir's damage without exploiting additional debuffs is really, really, really subpar. Using them, he's fantastic. Without them, less so. So I could bring immunity in, but we're going to leave Delphoy for the other fight. What can we do here? How about we bring Rakuni in, and who else shall we use? We could get away with Rika. Let's do Tauk, and let's do Rena. Okay, 3 3-star monsters. The problem with this defense composition, again, you've got no sustain on here. The idea is it's a one-turn nuke. If that fails, it's not really a backup plan. None of them will be on Vampire. Honestly, Rena could probably solo this. It depends. If the resistance mechanic works properly, Rena is 100% resistance. If it works properly, she could resist the defense break, resist the dots. A Kamame wouldn't do enough damage. She could solo it, but we're just going to bring in the others for the sake of it. So 2 5-stars, but let's see how we can do with a full 3-star team. Again, it's understanding the mechanics. So Rika is elemental disadvantage to 2 of them here. Akamame is the wind nuker, and we want their nuker to focus on tanky monsters. So now he's got 2 water tanky monsters to hit. Galleon may be rune damage, he may not. He's got advantage over Rakuni, but Rakuni is tanky anyway. Okay, so like we thought, Wusa goes first. Wusa goes first. He's runed for speed naturally, and he's also got Tyron's speed lead. We expect him to go fast. He's got the immunity up, so now we can't provoke off Mav, but we can go ahead and try and whittle Tyron down here. Let's get our immunity up from Delphoy. No CC from Tyron. Tao's not doing enough damage. He's going into elemental disadvantage. Doesn't help him. Let's go ahead and get this off from Fuko. And again, because my elements, all 3 have the advantage over their elements, they're going to spread out their attacks. They're not going to focus. It's not like I brought 1 fire monster in where we know that they're going to hit them. Because it's triple wind, they could hit any and all of them. Let's go ahead and get that provoke off. Ooh, nearly killed Tyron. Let's go ahead and kill him. Let's reset Wusa. Defense breaks on, so let's keep hitting. Nice stun there. Fuko isn't rune to spare. If you don't know, Fuko can place a speed debuff on the opponent, and then if he attacks again, when he can replace a speed debuff with a stun. There you go. Galleon hits Rakuni. He actually derped there. He hits Rakuni because he has elemental advantage. Rika followed up. Rika also derped, which was interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and work on this galleon. Buff up, here we go, here come the nukes, full resistance, that's nice. Kuni debuff down. Go ahead, boost him back up, get rid of all those debuffs. Could probably auto this, can we get provoke? Cool, that's nice. Let's go ahead, heal with Kuni up. I mean, it's a slow comp, but it's a safe one again. You've got Tauk has a heal and a defense buff. Rakuni has a heal and a cleanse. Rena has a heal. Oh, what do we want to do? Let's just go ahead. If you're walking into a defense composition, that brings no sustain and probably isn't on vampire. I know it can be boring and I know it's not flashy, but it's okay to walk in, go with a safe team. Obviously, you still need enough damage to, let's say it's something, well, Kamoon is a bad example because he has a small sustain, even something like Wusa, but make sure you have enough damage where you can still kill whatever it is. So some things like a Rakan, who might be on Vampire, or let's just put that on auto, might be on Vampire, or Kamoon, who has heal on his second skill. Things like that, or a Chow is a good example, a Camilla. Even if you have 3 on 1 and you have element advantage, if the 3 monsters you brought in were all tanky and they're all been built to out-sustain and out-survive, if they can't do enough damage, even if you don't lose, you won't win. Now, in Guild War, this isn't so much of an issue. If you win the other round and then you play for long enough and you get a draw, you'll still win. The tower won't go down as much, which isn't as helpful as we would like, but you get the win. In Siege Wars, of course, there is no draw. If you draw, you lose. So, do be aware of your situation. It changes slightly, but you get the general principle. There we go, that's that composition down. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was somewhat helpful. That's all there is for this one. I know it's just a short one, probably not as short as I think it is because I tend to drone on. But yeah, there you go. There's some comps I use, some fun comps, again more on understanding defensive compositions and how to really look at what you're going into and the kind of stuff you can take into it, and some more ideas. So yeah, I will do another video shortly, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.